Welcome to the Blender Goon. In this video, we are going to make us a vendor for Second Life to be able to sell our objects in world. So to start out, we're just going to make us a plane, and I'm just going to go into top view and select a plane and go into edit mode and go into face select, and we're just going to inset this guy a little bit to give us a border. And you can make this border as big or as little as you want, but I want to put a border around my actual image. So for this, we can unwrap it real easy because we don't really need to bake anything. So I'm going to select this face, hit U, and project from view. And then hop into UV editing. We're going to go up here to UV and check constrained image bounds. And we're just going to scale it all the way up. If it doesn't scale quite right, you can grab each side and do like a GX and move it left, and a GX and move it right, which is backwards because I don't know my left and right apparently. Grab the top, do a GY and shove it up, and grab the bottom and do a GY and shove it down. That makes the center of this object take up a full texture space. So when you drop a texture on it, it's just going to be one for one. It'll be great. We can do the same thing with the other one. So I'm going to hold Alt and select the edge so it goes all the way around. And it looks like it's already constrained to the bounds. If it's not, try to straighten it up. You can give it more flair and whatever you want to do, but this is how we're going to do it for now, just to make this video quick and easy. We can go to our materials, add a new material, and then add a second material and click new. And on the second one, we're just going to assign it to the center face. So select the center face, select the second material, and click assign. Now we can go to shading and actually put an image on there, but we really don't need to. So I'm just gonna do it for demonstration purposes. So select your green node, hit Control T. This is going to be our center face because it's material 001. Go to open, and I'm going to find a random texture. This one will work. So this is my vendor image for my candy corn guy I just did. That's the marketplace image. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. We can go to layout and go to material preview, and you can see that it fit in there perfectly. And then I have another image that I searched. If you go to public domain or search on the internet public domain, you can find yourself a border image. Just search public domain border image. And so now we're selecting our green node, Control T. I'm going to open it, miscellaneous, and then this is the image I chose. So if we put that on there, it just pops it on there just like that. So you might want to add a little thickness to this. If you do, you probably don't need a backside, but if you want a backside, you can put one on there. I'm actually going to put a different material on it also. So go into edit mode and go to edge select mode, and we're just going to select the whole outside edge and extrude it down a little bit to give us some thickness. And if you want to, you can fill it. So just hit F to fill it. Then I'm going to hit Control and plus on a number pad to select the rest of the outside there. Go into face select mode, and we're going to add one more material to it. New, and assign it. So now we can change the color of our border and back. We can change the color of our outside border and the texture on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and go back in object mode, rotate this thing on X by 90. Hit N to check the size of it, go up to item here. So it's 2 meters. 2 meters is probably good. I'm going to make it 1.5 meters though. That way it's not crazy big. And in object, apply all transforms, and we can export this guy. So file, export, collada.dae, call it vendor. Well, let's name it store vendor. Store vendor. Operator presets, static, uncheck copy, and export. So I've jumped into Second Life, so we can go ahead and upload this thing. So go to Build, Upload, Mesh Model, and I changed where I put it. Vendor, and then we can rotate it and take a look at it. Make sure your face orientations aren't screwed up because I didn't check in Blender, so it looks right. I can't see through it, so it's fine. We can actually, since it's so small, we can actually do from above, and it should still be one prim. So I'm gonna use load from above. Use load from above. That way it doesn't break when you get away from it. The lowest we can leave it 0 here. Physics model, you can just use a cube, and that should be fine. And calculate weights and fees. Land impacts half. And we can rename it up here to store vendor. Calculate again and upload. So we can res it out. And that's our store vendor. I don't know which way it's turned yet. Edit it, select face. Yeah, that's the front. Then we can upload those images we saved. Images. So this one, and I already have this one, so I'll just upload this one. Upload. And we can just drag this and drop it right on here. And we get that. And then we can take our image and throw it right on here. Well, that's candy jar, but that works. And the vendor's set up with the images anyway to actually make it sell the object's contents. You go to general, and looks like we need contents in it, so let's just shove something in there. Go to contents, and I'm just going to stuff that in there for now. Go a little slower. It's not letting me. Oh, that's why I've not selected the right thing. There we go. So now I have something in there. And we can go back to general. And you want to make sure your permissions are set right on this thing. And I would suggest resing it out and change it to permissions instead of going to properties, because this might not change like you want it to. So res the object out, change the properties, bring it back in your inventory, then put it in the object. We can go to general. Make sure you have move turned on, because if you're on select face, you can't set it for sale. So check move, and then you can set it for sale, and you can set whatever price you want. We want to change copy to contents, and then just apply it. And then if you click on it, it'll ask you if you want to buy it for 17 linens. And then you just place it wherever you want. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying what I do, make sure you join the Patreon. Definitely come join the Discord if you're following my videos and you need help. I'm pretty much around most of the time to help with any problems you run into. And I will see you guys in the next one.